guys, today I'm going to be doing another book review for you, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Woman Who Stole My Life by Marian. This book was sent to me for review and I believe it came out yesterday, although I went to the shops on the weekend and I saw it in Worcester, so I don't know. I think yesterday was like the official release. I don't know. First things first, this cover is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Very, very pretty book. I love having it on my shelf. I didn't know anything about this book going into it. I've obviously heard of Marian, she's very famous, but I'd never read any of her books. She's primarily a chick lit author, so I don't really read much chick lit. So I was a bit sceptical going into this. I didn't know what to expect, but I actually ended up really enjoying this. I'm going to put the book down because it's quite heavy. So the book follows a woman called Stella who is in her 40s. She has returned home to Ireland after being in the States for a year. She's kind of in a rut, she's kind of not feeling her best, and it's kind of gradually revealed to us why she is experiencing this kind of negativity. Stella is a really interesting character. She's quite witty, but she's very down to earth, and she's also very flawed, which I personally love in a character. I think you guys know that I love that in a character. It just makes them feel that much more realistic. The book is kind of told from her point of view, and we see the highs and lows of her life, and I liked the fact that that was included. The lows were really interesting and quite emotional, but the highs were really nice to read about as well, so we got a nice balance of the two. It wasn't all doom and gloom, but it wasn't all happy either. Stella also has a very serious medical condition which makes it very hard to communicate with the outside world. She has to communicate through blinking, which is what I think the book, it kind of soared at this point. I thought it was really interesting because her internal thoughts were obviously her only way of communicating to us, the readers. Stella also writes a self-help book which gets published. When the book gets to this point, it really picks up speed, and I really liked that kind of symbolism in a way. The fact that throughout the passages about her medical history and the things that she's suffering with, the book not dragged, but it kind of seemed to go quite slow, whereas when she got a book deal and she got published and things like that, the book suddenly kind of caught speed and it was a lot more fast-paced, and I quite like that symbolism, that this character felt that when she was ill, you know, her life completely slowed down, and when she had something to strive for, the book sped up. I liked that. The book also looks at her relationships with her family and her kids. The relationship with her neurologist is really interesting. It's probably one of the things that I liked most in the book. I did feel at times that the book was a little bit disjointed. I think it's because it jumps forward and backwards in time. That's effective and it definitely works that way, and you couldn't have told the story otherwise, but sometimes you just kind of had to kind of go, oh, where am I? And then reread the passage and it's like, oh yeah, that's where I am. What I like most about the book is that it is a book essentially about how people deal with unexpected change. Stella obviously wasn't expecting this serious medical condition to happen to her, and it throws you. I mean, we have all experienced, either ourselves or through other people, you know, serious medical problems and how to go about coping with that. I thought that's what made Stella the most interesting. The book had a really good, strong main character driving the book forward. I think without Stella, the book could have been a little bit slow. It's a really different style of chick lit as well, which I really like. The thing is with chick lit is it's so difficult to not be cliched, and you know, so many chick lit novels these days include the relationship, the breakup, the pining after each other, and then the reunion, and this was so different. It took on a serious issue and it did it in a way that just felt very real. I've never read any other of Marian's work, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. I've been told that although this isn't as successful books as she's written before, it is a very good, strong book. It has made me want to read more of her work though, so I'm excited for that. So yeah, this was something really different from me. Like I say, it's a massive book, but I seem to get through it no problem at all. It's a very easy read despite it being so big and have, you know, some kind of serious issues in there. But I really liked it, so I definitely think if chick lit's your thing, then definitely give it a go. If it's not your thing, maybe this is the place to start, because it's not a traditional stereotypical chick lit novel, so yes. So that was my review for The Woman Who Stole My Life. I hope you enjoyed it. I am trying to do more reviews nowadays because I really like filming them. They're quite easy to film, and I don't do enough of them, and I know that. If you have read the book or any other of Marian Keyes' works, then do let me know in the comments below. As ever, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!